Now, moving on to the Denver Nuggets. After playing off Nikola Jokic and having the time of his life, Caldwell-pope is leaving the Denver Nuggets, and another valuable player from the championship roster has left. You had Bruce Brown leave last offseason. Now you got Caldwell-pope leave this offseason. They got bounced in the playoffs this year. Not saying it was because Bruce Brown was gone, but that was a valuable defensive asset. Caldwell-pope is leaving Denver to sign with the Orlando Magic on a first reported by USA Today's Jeff Ziegler. The deal is worth $66 million over 3 years, as first reported by ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Will have a player option on year 3, as first reported by the Athletic Sham Shirani. So he's going to the Magic, which they desperately need a three-point threat. And now you have him with Caldwell-pope. Do I think he got a little bit overpaid? Hell yeah. But the man is a knockdown three-point shooter, can defend still, and is a valuable veteran option. And now comes that big monster record deal. Cade Cunningham signing a 5-year, $226 million max rookie extension to remain with the Pistons, according to the Athletic Sham Shirani and James Edwards. Cunningham was the number 1 overall pick, ladies and gentlemen, in the 2020 NBA draft. Despite missing most of the 2022-2023 season due to injury, he bounced back with a strong 2023-2024 campaign, which he averaged 23 points a game, 7.5 assists, and 4.3 rebounds for the Pistons last season, as they won only 14 games and finished with the NBA's worst record and had one of the worst losing streaks in NBA history. Had the worst losing streak in NBA history. Definitely got to keep your best player with Cade Cunningham. But having Tobias Harris now, getting some good role players, maybe they can not be so ass, but this I think overpaid, man. I would have paid him at least 195, 185. Does not deserve 226. He's not that type of guy. I'm sorry to say. I like Cade Cunningham, but he hasn't shown me he's that guy. Even though he averaged 23, 7, and 4, that's all right. But your team is just ass. And then we have the San Antonio Spurs. Spent the first few months of Victor Wembanyama's rookie season experimenting with Jeremy Sogun as point guard. It didn't work. Definitely not. Now, some observers wondered if they might make a move to get a traditional table setter in year 1 of the Wemby era. They decided not to do that, choosing instead to simply put Trey Jones in the starting lineup early January. In year 2 Wemby era, Chris Paul will throw lobs to the French sensation hours after being waived by the Golden State Warriors on Sunday. The 39-year-old future Hall of Famer agreed to sign with the Spurs. As first reported by Bleacher Report's Chris Haynes, Paul will join the team on a 1-year deal worth up to $11 million, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. This is a monster move. I think this is going to do wonders for Sam Castle, the rookie that just came out of this draft, Victor Wembanyama, and all those young players in the Spurs organization. Greg Popovich is going to have an awesome time with Chris Paul. I can't wait to see Victor and Chris Paul on the same team. That's going to be nice. And I know everyone's going to say, oh, he's young, he's old, he's washed. Yeah, he might not be the Chris Paul from LA, but this man can still control an offense, and he can still drop dimes, and he can score a couple points when you need it the most. So I like this trade by the Spurs picking up Chris Paul. This is a big move. I think this is going to do wonders for their rookie, their young-ass team.